I don't know, Windows 11. No, I love it, especially the fact that it keeps trying to open Oculus without my permission. You know, especially since Oculus performance has really suffered ever since I installed Windows 11. So, you know, it's fun! Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As you can see, my analytics are not great, but also not terrible. I want to get to that 1,000 mark eventually, which I'm actually slowly getting there, so that's good. But I mean, clearly, there's something that I'm not doing all that right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna increase our exposure by going to Creator Academy, which apparently I have to do. Also, if you see this beam of light on my camera, sorry about that. Let's see what we can do in order to make this channel a lot better. I've been watching these? Why would I watch? Anyways, because I just remember that this thing existed. This is supposed to give you some insights as to what you can do to increase the exposure of your channel and therefore get it monetized. Or at least that's the theory. While this is in guidelines. If you click on it, it's just going to be like Susan just saying no.
No.
Alright, so popular courses. We have the Quick Start Guide to YouTube. Unlock your gaming channel and get discovered. That's probably the one that we will need. Oh, there it is. Captions and promotions. To complete this course, first sign in, then finish the lessons at your own pace and pass the course with an exam of 75. Let's actually just take the exam. What do you call the combination of title, description, tags, and thumbnail? That would be metadata, isn't it? You've created a new video about how to make the perfect tiara. Okay. What characteristics should you consider when finalizing your title? Keep your title short and relevant. True or false? Creating misleading titles, thumbnails, and descriptions is a great way to get your videos discovered. That's absolutely true. Daria the Diva. Is that an actual channel? I need to find out. It is not. Someone make that channel. Track viewers. She wants to create the perfect thumbnail. What advice should you give Daria? Now, realistically speaking, you want someone to make a face like this. You know, that's the best way to make a thumbnail. YouTube may remove videos that violate our community guidelines. It should just stop at here. YouTube may remove videos. Because that's realistically what happens. Why would you want to avoid clickbait in your thumbnails and titles? You don't. You hear that? You don't want to avoid it. Use clickbait if you can. That's what gets the clicks. Especially since there's no dislike button now. Now anyone can scam. How do you do? You can retake the quiz as many times as you like. Get my letter, I guess. Can I see what I got? It can't be that easy. It cannot be that easy. Let's actually watch one of these stupid videos. There's a whole video about the god of YouTube.
Since no team of people could ever keep up with watching all that, we rely on a sophisticated algorithm.
Yeah, they can't possibly be asked to hire people. I mean, they have you money, but they're still not gonna hire people to review the video. So even if you're in the right, it's your god, the algorithm, that's gonna choose whether your video is good or not, regardless of context.
It does its best to show the right videos to the right viewer at the right time across the whole planet.
And the best is just not enough.
We also look at how much of the video they're watching, if they're clicking like or dislike, and how many people are commenting.
If they're clicking dislike, that's a funny one.
Now, you might be asking yourself, okay, then how can I get the algorithm to like my videos?
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Get the audience to like your videos.
That is not true at all. Anyway.
Algorithm, but where will new audiences actually encounter these videos?
Oh, there's a timely one.
In the next...
Okay, well, that was a load of collaboration. Any of you big YouTubers want to collaborate with me? I literally have nothing to offer, but you know, there's that. Okay, well, this is a bit of a disaster so far. What about write smart descriptions or make effective thumbnails and titles? Let's see what's up with that one. And remember, the most important thing to put in the thumbnail is this. If you don't, your video's screwed.
What makes a good eye-catching thumbnail?
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's take a look at a video that has a blurry or distorted thumbnail. It doesn't set good expectations.
You'd be surprised. If it's like a ghost video, then yeah, they'll absolutely eat that up. But I guess it's one of those you know, based on whatever situation. Why do I have a robe? I just realized I have my robe on. Whoops.
First, show it to a friend that hasn't seen your video yet and ask, would you click this?
Okay, but what if I don't have friends? Then what do I do?
A thumbnail should never try to trick people or misrepresent what you...
That's exactly what all thumbnails do. So, lady, you're off to a really bad start here.
A viewer that's tricked into watching your video won't stick around, and you'll miss out on...
She's obviously never heard of Fernando. Her whole thing is how to make effective thumbnails. Just make a good one. Like, yeah, I know, but like, how do you make a good... Write smart descriptions. Let's see what they have to say here.
Descriptions, like titles, are a valuable piece of information. They help viewers decide if they want to watch your video, but they also let YouTube's algorithm...
But see, you already failed there because that assumes that the watcher wants to read. And obviously, like, you know, the other person mentioned in the other video, YouTube is a visual platform. I think you said it. I don't remember, but you all blend in my head. No, it's a visual platform. So the last thing people want to do is, you know, read.
Since you've already gotten viewers to check out this video, it's a good opportunity to start encouraging them to subscribe, to check out other videos, or follow you off platform if that's important.
Okay, well, so she said it. I'm just gonna remind you right now to go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and what else did they say? Ring the bell, I think. And of course, you know, I would normally say something like, if you didn't like this video, go ahead and dislike. But you know, apparently that's not an option anymore. So, you know, we got that.
You can add all sorts of information, such as collaborator,
such as an endless cycle of just links to random crap.
You don't want to abuse the description space.
You absolutely want to abuse the description section. Okay, but again, this is all just, you know, standard information. You know, it's just information like, yeah, do the basic, the bare minimum is what they're trying to do. I don't think I want to watch the rest because they're probably all the same recycled crap. Keep your channel fresh with uploads and playlists. Well, if you have a YouTube channel that can't upload every day, then you're kind of screwed in either way, like animation channels, for example. Although I'd want to check out collaboration. Let's see what they have here. So far, crap, it's iJustine. Nothing against her as a person. I just don't care for her channel. I really only collaborate with like my friends so far, with Lady Foxheart. So you know, check that channel out. But besides that, I'm not big enough to make collaborations, and even then, I don't even know if I want to do them because that just sounds kind of stressful. But I don't know. We'll see in the future if I'm, you know, alive by then.
Rhett and Link was one of the first collabs that I did early on about a dead iPod song.
I will agree, Rhett and Link do make amazing videos even to this day. And I do really... I really like them, you know. I don't really watch Good Mythical Morning anymore. I used to. They just started getting gross. You know, it's like, you know, eating bowl test, you know, things like that. Like, it was just like gross after gross after gross. And I just stopped watching at that point. But they're still good.
So it's great to work with people that do respect that, and it's a fun way to kind of cross-pollinate different audiences. I think a good collab...
Did she just say cross-pollinate audiences?
The guy over there, he said he wants to... Something to do with stigmas? Not quite sure. Pollinate you?
I don't think that's the word you want to be using, Justine. But I get your point, you know. You want to collaborate with people that you can collaborate with, that are a similar channel to yours, and even if they're not a similar channel, you want to basically set guidelines and, you know, restrictions and things like that in order for the collab to work, which, yeah, I agree with. But again, this is obvious information.
Really fun to kind of shift.
Okay, this shot right here of her just sitting on the chair, it's out of focus and it's driving me crazy. Good job, YouTube. Okay, well, that was all useless information that anyone would know. So that was a waste of time. Let's go ahead and try something else. Okay, channel optimization. What do we have here? Use comments to connect with your community, which I've been doing. Hell, you know, I get some lovely comments. For example, LOL, you sounded like a kid before I saw your face. Thanks for that. Now I am self-aware about my voice. So, awesome. Now, actually, most of my comments are pretty good. You know, very friendly people. Grow your community. I guess we could try this one. Who is this? Kalista Elaine. I have no idea who that is. I've drank a Coke every day for 12 years. Empty apartment tour. Apparently she's not a fan of the shift key. Or maybe they would... Oh. High school versus middle school. Kalista Elaine. Girl struggles middle school. Kalista Elaine. Thinks all teens do. Kalista Elaine. That's how I read all if it's two caps locked. Hey, is this like a vlog channel? I think that's what this is. Some place she gave up on the caps lock and just gave up entirely. Like, week in my life, college tour, exploring swamps and going home. And then she came back to it. Back to school supplies, Hall 2018 plus huge giveaway. Kalista Elaine. Oh man. Okay, so she's a vlogger, so maybe she knows how many subscribers is it? I'm pretty sure she has like 209,000. Okay, she must know a thing or two about growing your audience.
Powerful things about YouTube is that you can make a name for yourself no matter what you're passionate about. Try to stay positive, even if at first you don't see the numbers you were hoping for.
Oh, it was too late for that. I have not been all that positive this entire video. I'm sorry, Kalista. I have failed you. Actually, you know what? Here's actually a good idea. The way she does these social media links, instead of just plain ones, she has like a heart and an Instagram arrow. That's actually a good idea. Holy crap. I'm actually gonna go ahead and write that down. Damn, Windows 11 just sucks ass. If there's definitely a lag in trying to type. I do not like that.
With that in mind, here are 5 tips on how to foster a dedicated community who loves your stuff on YouTube.
Oh, do tell.
Share your creation story. What is the journey that made you start making videos? This is a great way for you to connect with your audience. What inspired you to turn on your camera?
What inspired me to start YouTube? Huh. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I've always just kind of wanted to make YouTube videos and just tried a bunch of different things, and this was the closest it's been to working out, so I guess that's why I'm here. You know what? Kalista is actually giving me some good information. I'm surprised. Not gonna lie, she actually sounds fun.
What are you here to do?
What are my channel goals? I think the main one is just, you know, I just like talking to people. The thing is, I'm not very social, so if I'm trying to talk to someone new, I freak the hell out. Even in VR chat, like I've tried it in VR chat and I still freak out when I'm trying to speak to other people. I don't know what it is. It's probably my voice.
I like to set a good example. I don't swear in my videos. I don't talk about anything too adultish or anything, just because I know who I'm speaking to and what I'm marketing to.
Now, this is where I have a problem, because I know the reason she doesn't do any of that is because that's the way to just grow on YouTube. That's the way Susan will love you. If you do any of the things that she said, you know, be too adult, say any bad words, then Susan will just smite you down with her wabbajack harder than any I don't know. I had something and I lost it. I'm sorry, guys.
Develop rituals. That way your viewers...
Okay, so that's also hard for me, because when I make a video, I just make it, you know. It's whenever I have an idea, whenever there's something I want to talk about, you know, I'll just wake up one day and I'll be like, I want to talk about my keyboard. Or my friends gifted me this capture card, so it'd be fun to just like test it and show people, you know, how it works out for me. Or I just want to talk about AI randomly, you know. Keeping a schedule consistently might be difficult unless I start having like a list of ideas for videos. That's actually not a right idea either. Holy crap.
So it's really important to have that schedule.
Here's the thing though, some of the best YouTubers don't have really a schedule. For example, Internet Historian, he's been missing for quite a while, but you know, whenever he uploads, you know, all these people are gonna flock into the videos. Or Grade A Undera, he basically incinerated his schedule. You know, he comes back, uploads like 3 videos in a row, and then disappears for like 10,000 years. But when he comes back, you know, a lot of people are gonna be watching. So I don't know about this schedule thing. I mean, I guess it's more likely that you will get a better audience if you have a schedule. But I guess some of the biggest people on YouTube just don't have one.
Use code words or specific language that your viewers know to make them feel like they're special parts of your community and help them identify each other away from your channel.
Isn't that a cult tactic? I'm pretty sure that's a cult tactic. Like when you go to church and everyone calls you brother or sister, that's basically what she's asking you to do. She's asking you to start a cult. So here's the deal, guys. We're gonna start a cult, okay? Are you guys ready to start a YouTube cult? Alright, well, here I have the hierarchy of the Church of the Holy Algorithm. And as you can see on Tier 1, just by viewing this video, you have become a part of the algorithm. Congratulations, my child. You are now part of the Church of the Holy Algorithm. Here in Tier 2 is the liker. All you have to do to join Tier 2 is hit the like button, and you have engaged with the algorithm. The algorithm is happy. On Tier 3, the subscriber. So if you subscribe to the video, the algorithm is very happy. Tier 4 is where I am. I am a creator. Creators create the videos, or anyone that creates a video on YouTube is gonna be a creator, and they all fall under the holy algorithm. Tier 5 is the bannerists. Those are the people that pay for our livelihood. Of course, only if Suzanne will allow it. They of course provide the banner ads. Tier 6 is the advertiser. We cannot anger the advertisers. Anyone that angers the advertiser will feel the full wrath of the advertiser, and therefore Susan Wabajek. Tier 7 is the executive. They don't really do much. They just kind of sit there and just pretend that none of this is happening. They don't even recognize the cult exists, but you know, they are still above us, so we still have to respect them. Tier 8 is the United States government, and above almost everyone else is, of course, Susan Wabajek. She controls everything. She decides who lives and who dies. She decides whether you will eat today or not. She decides whether your payment is worth it. She will decide how much you are worth. And if you anger Susan Wabajek, she will make sure that you, as a person, cannot live, you cannot die, you will suffer. And of course, above everything else is the Church of the Holy Algorithm. Thank you for listening, and may Susan Wabajek and the United States government grant us tax-exempt status. Let's just try to get tax-exempt status. How about that? Let's do that. Okay, well, she actually has useful information. I mean, not all of it is all that useful, but she does have some useful information, even if some of it she didn't actually talk about, like, you know, the whole links thing. That's actually really brilliant. I'm not gonna do stories because there's TikTok for that. So I literally just learned stuff from her, and that's it. But besides that, I really have nothing left to talk about. I guess I already did the whole like and subscribe thing earlier, so I'm not gonna do it again. By just watching this video, you already have 3 days of good luck, yeah? But you can extend it to 7 if you subscribe to the channel. Now, if you already subscribed, then you automatically get the whole 7, so you're good there. But besides that, I guess I will see you guys later.